What's up? What's up? Hey, this is Tommy Lynch, the millionaire from North Carolina, your local Care Balls affiliate. Hey, this is Tommy Lynch. Hey, I just wanted to do a quick video. This idea came to my mind. I was thinking about something that I had heard on a radio station, and somebody had mentioned they weren't even talking about business. They were just talking about how people talk about things, and but people are so focused on paying attention to the messenger and not watching the message. Like in church, people feel like they know so much about a preacher or a pastor or a minister that's bringing that's trying to teach them something from the Word of God, and but because they used to hang out with them growing up, then they don't hear the message. So so I entitled this stream, don't miss the message, because you're paying so much close attention to the messenger. It doesn't matter who's saying it. If it's the truth, then it's the truth. If you got somebody that that you feel it wasn't very smart in high school, and maybe they flunked out. But if they said 4 plus 4 is 8, that doesn't make it wrong. It's still right. It just came from somebody that you didn't feel like was all that astute. Let me get into what I'm trying to say here. Oftentimes we run across opportunities such as Care Bars or Amway or Melaleuca, Legal Shield, um, and any other hundreds of thousands of opportunities that are out there, both good and bad, big and small. Okay. All I'm saying is don't allow the messenger to have more impact on you than the message. Because what we have to realize is that information is gonna come from a lot of people and a lot of places, and you've got to be able to understand that good information is good information, no matter where it comes from. Oh, you might say, well, yeah, I knew. My nickname is Junior. They call me Junior or Junebug. Well, Junebug. Well, not Junebug, but they call me Junior. Um, and growing up, I was always doing something. I was always into uh, making my own money. If before I was old enough to do a business, quote unquote, I was doing things like cutting grass, painting houses, washing cars. So I was always an entrepreneur trying to um, make my attempt to get ahead and get out of this current system of debt and this working for everybody else, helping to build someone else's dream. Well, fast forward 20 or 30 years, then when I come at somebody with an opportunity, they don't even evaluate the opportunity. They just evaluate me. Oh well, that's just Junior again. What is he peddling now? I remember when I got my first check from a company that I was working for, and it was a nice check too. I walked into I had a little part-time gig working at a major grocery store in Nashville, and I handed the guy the check, the manager behind the counter, a manager that I'd worked next to, and he looked at the check and said, "What are you peddling now?" And I didn't let I didn't let it impact me, because he was working, he was chasing that dollar, he was chasing that dollar bill, and that check was more than I'm sure than that check was more in a week than I'm sure that he made in a whole month. But that's neither here nor there. But he was paying more attention to the messenger than the message, even though I wasn't telling him about the business as such. But when he saw that big check, he didn't pay attention to the check. He paid attention to me. Okay. Maybe he didn't think I was capable of making that kind of money in such a short period of time or at all. Okay. Don't miss the message because you're paying so close attention to the messenger. Okay. For somebody that you might feel like you grew up with, you know all the ins and outs and the ups and downs, and then when they come at you with an opportunity, oh, that's just Tom. He's always doing something. That's just Junebug. That's just Bobby. He's always doing something. He's always doing something. So don't miss the message because you're paying close attention to the message. Let me give you another example, and this is kind of twofold. In business, especially when you're trying to motivate people or approach people about an opportunity. And let me give you two scenarios. We'll just say you got a guy that drives into a gas station, a quick service place where he's getting gas. Okay, it would just say I drive up there, and I'm in my new Bentley, my new black Bentley GT 2-door. Got the top, got the roof down, got a little bit of music playing. Maybe got my little honey, riding with my wife, obviously, riding in the passenger side. I see you. I see you. Or I see somebody at the gas pump, and I say, "Hey man, what's going on with you?" You look up any ways of making additional money. I'm going to engage in some conversation, but just getting right to the point. So, are you interested in making some additional money? Let's stop right there. Okay. So I just drove up in a Bentley, top down, music playing. I'm looking good. I'm all dressed to the nines. I'm relaxed, kicking back, and then I woke up and had this man or woman a business card, and the first thing they say is, "It's got a Bentley." Man, I can't do what he's doing. I love to make some money, but I can't do what he's doing. He's driving a Bentley. That's a $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 car. I can't do that. Okay, boom. And so we go back to the question. So then I go, so are you interested in making some additional money? Then they start thinking all these crazy thoughts. They pay attention to the messenger and not the message. They can really use some money. They say, "Nah, man, I'm good." I said, "Cool, no problem. Have a great day." Okay. The other scenario is as I drive up in some old raggedy jalopy. Maybe it might be smoking. Now it's a great opportunity, but they don't know it obviously. But I drive an old beat up jalopy. We'll just say they're in a decent car, maybe like a Ford Explorer or a Lexus or something, some decent car, nothing extravagant. But I drive up, and it's not a car that they want to drive. And I had that same conversation. "Hey, how you doing? You're looking great today. I hope you're having a great day. What's your name?" "My name is Tom. Would you be interested in making some additional income?" Stop right there. Then they start thinking, this guy driving a old beat up Volkswagen, and he want to know if I'd be interested in making some extra money. It don't seem like it's working for him. Pick it up right there. And I said, "Would you be interested in making some extra money?" And he started thinking all those thoughts. Now he's not paying attention to the message. He's paying attention to the messenger. Now he could really use some money, but he done made a judgment based on the messenger that I must not be making any money because I'm driving this raggedy car, or I'm not driving a car that he thinks is commensurate with an opportunity where he can make some additional money. There could be several things going on. And then let me just stop right there. There could be several things going on. I could just learn about the opportunity yesterday, and I'm about to make some money. Or I could have been in for a month. I hadn't started making money yet. Okay. That might be my second car. Maybe I just driving around. Maybe I just changed the oil in it. And I'm gonna take it back to my $10 million mansion to get a 10-car garage, a car in every garage, a swimming pool, a tennis court, a basketball court in the back. But this car, maybe I just bought it. Maybe I'm about to take it home and restore it. But he don't know that. So he or she is basing their decision on the messenger and not the message. So this person can really use some money, but they say, "Nah, man, I'm good." They're thinking, "Why would I want to be involved with that dude? He have a decent car." Okay, so you got to be careful about what you decide not to do or decide to do, because you might be missing something. I heard what is this exact name is Richard Branson. If you're not familiar with him, look him up. Richard Branson is the owner of Virgin Airlines. Now he owns Virgin Airlines, and he is worth several billion. I want to say, yeah, I think he's worth $4.2 billion. He said that if someone brings an opportunity to you, oh, why my phone's leaving? He said if someone brings an opportunity to you, get into it, learn about it, figure it out later. Okay, so that's saying don't judge the messenger, judge the message. Can you really use some additional money? Sure, you can. If you can, say yes, and then you get the business card on the information and make the decision based on the opportunity. Make the decision based on the information, not based on the guy who introduced it to you. This is where a lot of us miss it. We miss it because we don't understand the message, because we're paying so much close attention to the messenger. Okay, okay, and that can go another way too. What about this? You're looking at the messenger, and so I guess what I'm really saying is that it doesn't really matter as a messenger trying to bring somebody into an opportunity. It can go either way. So they could say, "Well, I can't work that hard. He's got a Bentley, or you driving a car that's not quite what he thinks you ought to be driving." If you talking about making money, then he says, "Well, shoot, he ain't working for him. Well, why would I want to be a part of that?" Okay, so don't miss the message because you're paying so close attention to the messenger. Okay, this is Tommy Lynch, the millionaire from North Carolina. I am a millionaire by choice. Thank you guys for joining. Have a good day. Bye.